Oh, I'm back after a while, a month, and I'm making some updates to this Death Egg and Death Egg robot. That, that. So, just started on the floor. One for one. Yeah, you floor one with Battle with Megasonic Mark 1 or this thing, which I don't know the name of. It's like a guard, sentry guard. I explain how this works later. You can see some levers there. There's a hole there. There's some rails there. And levers. So you push the levers in and it's like a fight. It's like they fight. They fight, one wins or none win. So I just say he lost. And move them too so I can take a better look at the actual interior of the detail. You can see some random crates built with some random pieces, like an actual box with a blaster for Star Wars and a couple Technic pins, sticks and clips, and a lightsaber piece in there for some reason. Some more custom crates. The smaller entrance. An actual box. As you can kind of see, also, Eggman and their seeing. That is there, watching. Oh, he's watching. And this wall can be knocked off and be switched out for this boss fight in the third game. It's an annoying boss fight, but Insta Shield log, you'll win. That's a trick. If anybody playing Origins right now, that's a trick. Insta Shield, Insta Shield, Insta Shield, Insta Shield. That'll work. Okay. Installing this is kind of complicated, but here it is. The other boss fight. This one's more of a display piece than a battle. So just look at the design. That's it. But you can break this and pull out the drone. And it's a version from Mania with the guns. Yeah, break it, and there's a drone, and that's it. You can only look at it and break the drone off. So yeah, back at the first floor. Okay, in the back of the first floor, you can see the back of the thing. Push it out. And this is the space where Eggman goes. And the wall goes. The wall goes in front of the screen tile here on this brick. And Eggman goes in these two flat round parts. You put them here. He's just looking. You can see two missiles. Jumper plates for something random, I don't know. You can put blasters, you can like these on top here and put them standing there if you want. I just put some jumper plates to add stuff. But the most interesting part here is this pod, which contains Mecha Mark 4. So here it is. I'm gonna rattle it, just rattle it in there. You can see it. Articulates. Oh, and speaking of Mark 4, I forgot to mention Mark 2. Yeah, this is Mark 2. The older one was less chunky and, well, really skinny and tall, and it looked so weird, so I wanted to fix it. And it's fixed, I think. It looks more accurate. It has the right shape in the head. It has elbows now that work. Elbows. Legs are more spread out, which is the correct way. Like move up and back. Waist hole that I don't want to use because it's weird. And here's the back. Now for Mark IV. Cracking out of this shell. It's Mark IV. It functions exactly the same as this one for articulation. It just... Oh, there's leg swivel on the other one, so leg swivel here. Waist joint. No head swivel. Arms move out. Arms move out. Arms move all the way around. And the elbows and wrist. This time it just has a wrist. It's hard to use, but there's a wrist swivel. Believe me, it's a stud. It's a stud, so the stud is a circle and the circle rotates. Fitting him back in. Covering him up. He's back there. So, now that we're done here, I'm going to move this because I need it later. And the side. First floor to the second floor. There's one of those ring portals that people somehow hate, but I'm the one that likes them. So these ring portals take you up to this platform, I guess, and to these rotating platforms that swivel and drop down. So, blocks of the platforms goes in there, and that's it. Just some little rings stacked up, and the platform moving, it swivels. We. And second floor. I'm trying not to stall for time. Second floor exists. And here's how it looks like. You can see the 2 feet from the Death Egg robot. This annoying badnik that I tolerate badly. 2 of these movie badniks are actually egg-shaped. They're just display pieces, like this one. The little missiles that fire off, and they're annoying, kind of. And this blue button that does not push, but it's an anti-gravity button. So I push it, and it's an anti-gravity, it's just flipped gravity. But yeah, touch the button. Now, there's just a blue bar there holding up the things on top that are started in. Here it is. Tronic walking on the ceiling. That's it. Third floor. There's a buzz bomber in there. I didn't make this myself, but I want to add this. Yeah, it's a little content. So here it is. Here's some other stuff I'll show off later, and yeah, there's the side. So look inside. And yeah, let's go on the third floor. I'm gonna push this back a bit, and it's getting tall. Third floor is this guy. That like robot. Standing there, he can slam his hands down. There's the floor. I only could add there. And the core access of the platform so I can swivel. If the arms, if the hands are up enough, you can swivel. But so I can actually view this thing, I'm gonna take him out of the floor. So here is the robot outside of the Death Egg, because this is the third time I've stopped the video, so I'm not ruining my chances. So yeah, have this instead. Top. Okay, starting to review the Death Egg robot. I made it smaller, 3 studs smaller to be exact, and I think it works better. I made some new skins for the arms, and I modified them to have spring-loaded missiles. Both of them. I said both of them. Good. So that's all for the arms. Except the articulation of the arms is all the way around. Outward that far. Elbow and right-sided swivel, wrist swivel. Every finger can individually articulate, and ball joint. And extend this and move it outward so I can do the finger thing. Move up, move down. It's a ball joint, that's how it works, the ball joint. Both arms are identical. Catch them for tiny details, like this one's darker, this one's gray. And yeah, like that. It's just dirt, like dirtying up the arms. They look too clean compared to this Weevil. Looking at the torso, you can see the red eye, this singular red eye, and these two red eyes, and that are represented by studs. I made this using a red clip onto a gray clip. That's because gray clip is holding a red clip, and red clip is the eye, and that's the eye. That's how it works. And this is just simple, just a modified 1x1 with a clip and a 1x2 gray holding this eye in, and that's it. You can see that there's a neck now. This version, I added a neck. There's a little gap in between on purpose. And I made it using General Grievous arms. And by the way, this can still hinge up. And you can see the interior. Bringing this down. You can see some new legs that are made differently. Some Chaos Emeralds instead of a Master Emerald that can be easily knocked off. And space for a figure. I think you can, yeah, figure. You can put like a Mario in there and didn't even know. So cool. You can actually fit Dr. Eggman in there. It fits like that. Looks decent. Looks good in there. You can put the Chaos Core thing in there and take this chest piece and close it. And you can bring the head down, and yeah, that's how it works. There's your neck. And now I wanted to show off the leg articulation because I kind of forgot, but I wanted to show how it worked before I show off the leg articulation. The legs move out, one click out, no clicks back, but there's just a little leeway joint that kind of helps it. Legs to move 3 clicks up, 2 clicks, and there's a knee joint that moves outward in a weird way, so I just do 1 click or 2. 1 click is fine. And here's what it can do with the limited articulation it has. I suppose. There's a ball joint for the ankle swivel. And in the back there's some stoppers so it doesn't move back, but you can remove them, and well, I can move back now. Here's how the side of the leg looks compared to the design. Some side of the armpit, side detail, and the back. You can see these rockets that can kind of swivel. The head is pushed in, looks better. And well, that's it for this version. I'll get back to you for the other version, but now remember about scaling, so I'm going to compare it to this guy. This alternate version from the movie. And a really updated version from the movie. Which, yes, it's shorter, but yeah, what can you do? I wanted to make it as a small project. It was a small project. It took me drastically less time than this guy, this big thing. So yeah, this exists. Now, comparisons, shorter. But a little bit, but it looks way too short. It looks shorter by a lot if I cover the head up. The head only gets its height. And that's it. Next mode. The arm. Arm 1 completed. Arm 2 completed. Side 1 complete. Move this. I wanted to stop at an intermediate to show the version of the Death Egg robot, but final boss of Sonic 3, like the final Doomsday Zone boss with the emeralds, it's a weird hybrid between the second game and the third game's head and new arms. So these are the arms. Fun fact, guys, do you know cat can have a little salami? Okay, I'm almost done here with the arms. Just wrapping up. And here it is. The second game Death Egg robot. So here's the design I used. It's the main design from Origins I used to refine this. I made it flatter. Again, it's the same thing, it's just a reskin. The reskin of the other one will happen backwards. So the other one's a reskin of this one, and I shrunk the other one, then fixed this one. So here's this one. Finally found the angle pieces to make it more accurate. I finally decided to use the blue eyes because it wasn't working. Yeah, I erased these yellow studs up top. One stud I erased in. You can see I modified the arms a lot. A little curve on the inside. I color corrected everything to match. And the other one's identical. You can see that there's some green flickfire spring-loaded missiles. And yeah, that's it for the arms. The head, I think it looks like 10 times better than last time with all the upgrades I did. From the sides, you can see they're now sealed, fully sealed, and it looks so much better, I mean. Fully sealed from the side. Blue eyes are shiny. The legs are smaller, the torso is smaller. It looks like way better than the last time, in my opinion. I'm very happy with this. So the interior is the same, except take this out, and yeah, it's the same interior with an included slide that sometimes it falls over. So here's the head. You can see Eggman's head over there, and just a simple cosmetic change, I think. And then good designs for accuracy. I've tried for a while, for 3 months, and I checked, and here is scale comparison, size comparison with Sonic. And taking this, spinning it around, you can see the jump. It's correct. It's correct. Scale. It's better than last time. I thought it was correct last time, but it's more correct. It's corrector now. It's not a word, but it is corrector. It is corrector. It's better than last time. Here's a scale. Better look at the arms. I added the clips there. Look at the better lights still apply. Filling rocket boosters. And you can see I made this. I completely removed the big piece. So if I ever want to make a tutorial, it's easier for everybody to build. Probably won't. I forgot to re-add these pieces. You can see that the crotches is there, but there's no waist joint anymore. Just all these gray connectors. I think it's an upgrade, a good upgrade for the better. That's it for the video. I hope I spoke clearly. And bye.